Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's the Nerd Talk crew back with another episode of Nerd Talk. I'm here with my co-host Tyler. What's going on, my guy?
Not much, man. I am very excited because it's Wednesday and it's the best day of the week.
Yes, sir. One of the best days of the week. For me, it'd be Sunday. Sunday and Saturday night are the best times, because Sunday is my day off and Saturday is the night before my day off. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a good day. Today we got some topics. Obviously, our main topic, we're doing a Fantastic Four 2005 watch along. The in my opinion, the first Fantastic Four. We don't count the one that came out in the 90s. We don't count that one. I don't, at least.
Well, it's hard to when it was not released.
Right. So, well, there's ways you can watch it, but
I might. I'll try to.
Yeah, no, there's ways you can watch it, but hopefully everyone's having a good day. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. Check us out on all our socials. And are you ready to get into our first topic of the day?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into our first topic. Like I said, you probably have to click it because I can't click it. But it's Tron Ares released the second trailer a couple days ago. I don't remember when they released the trailer.
Shit, I don't know.
Last week? A week ago?
It was the same day that the Mortal Kombat trailers came out, so maybe it was Thursday. I don't know.
Basically a week ago.
It was at the same time too, which was weird. I was like, okay.
Yeah, so my thoughts on the Tron franchise. This is not a franchise I've never been excited for or rewatched. Like, I've only seen the first two probably once in my whole life, and I don't remember anything from those movies. So watching this trailer, I didn't feel anything emotionally, or like I wasn't impacted by this trailer, or even the first trailer. I mean, the one thing I could take away from it is that visually it looks cool. It looks really cool. The effects look good. That's really all I can take from it. The action looks fun. But when it comes to the characters and the story and what is happening in the trailer, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't understand what was happening. So I couldn't really understand what I was watching. Like I said, visually, it looks cool. Hopefully Jared Leto gives a good performance. Obviously, what the last thing we seen him in was last thing I seen him in was fucking Morbius. So,
well, no, you watch House of Gucci. Well, no, Morbius was after House of Gucci.
So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I thought the trailer looked cool. That's all I can say from it, I guess.
Tron is like the most perplexing franchise ever, because it's like if you gave Picasso all his correct materials and then Picasso just painted the most boring painting you could imagine. That's the Tron franchise. I've never seen a franchise be so cool in aesthetic, and the actual movies themselves are just whatever. There's been like this resurgence for Legacy as of late. I'm happy for y'all. That movie's boring as fuck. It has two amazing sequences in it. One being the light cycle sequence, which is amazing. But this trailer, I was really excited for this movie, and these trailers are just not grabbing me. The one thing I will say the music so far from Nine Inch Nails, banger, which we all knew was going to be the case. Obviously, we could not get Daft Punk back, and so now we have Nine Inch Nails. They sound like they're going to kill it. The visuals and CGI look fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's gonna look great in IMAX.
Like, I texted my friend. I've never said this other than an Avatar movie. I said, "Yo, we're seeing this in IMAX 3D. Like, this is gonna be nuts." But the story just seems so lacking, and I'm not into the idea of programs coming into the real world. That doesn't make any sense to me. And somebody was like, "Oh, well, that was the ending to Legacy." I was like, I guess in that regard, it makes sense. It's following it, but I don't know. It's not grabbing me. And then the cherry on top of all that, you have the most uninteresting, unlikable actor in Hollywood right now as your main lead.
And that's what I'm saying. Wasn't this supposed to be? I can't think of his name, but he was in Legacy. Was this the same character?
No, It's a
Okay.
different. It's just like I'm tired of people telling me, "Oh, Jared Leto is a good actor when he wants to be." I'm tired of yes, I'm tired of it, bro. This dude is fucking boring, bro. Jared Leto is what Sam Worthington was in 2009 to me. That's what Jared Leto is to me.
Sorry to
Every time I see this man, I'm like, "Yo, why is he in this, bro?"
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off, but we have a guest joining us, which I didn't know about. I guess Tyler wanted to surprise me, him joining this stream. And of course, we got
Mr. Stu.
Mr. Studio Media in the building. What's going on, my guy?
What's happening?
What's going on,
It's
man?
clobbering time.
It's
Yes,
clobbering
sir.
time, bro. Since we're talking about this trailer, John, have you seen it yet? The Tron Ares trailer, the newest one.
Yes, I have.
Your thoughts?
It looks really cool. Like this is that trailer was definitely a feast for the eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the story though.
Yo, it's the same. We
Yeah.
all in agreement because, but you could this come from somebody that was never a fan of the movies in general. I was never a fan of the original and Legacy. I was never a fan of those two movies. So I've seen them, but I couldn't tell you anything about them, and maybe that there's a reason why.
I
These
think I think out of the three of us, I like Tron Legacy the most out of
probably
all of us. I actually love Tron Legacy. Um, but that being said, I would like to see more of Flynn Flynn's son in Aries, but it is what it is. I don't hate Jared Leto like like everybody else do.
I don't think I hate Jared Leto. I think I don't know. I could
Listen,
pick someone else to
the
be this
only
role other
the
than him.
only movie I could watch that I'm willing to give it a chance because everyone says he's good is Requiem for a Dream. That's the last movie that I'm gonna watch and be like, okay, let's see if Jared Leto is good. That shit.
Everybody's gonna Requiem for a Dream.
For sure.
Other than that,
You're gonna need a shower after watching that movie,
mhm,
but
I'm tired of seeing this dude,
He
bro.
was
That,
he
that's
was
just
he,
me.
he was fine in Urban Legend. He was an all right,
That's
baby.
another movie. Anybody could have been an urban legend.
He was an Urban Legend. Very
Anyway,
young Jared Leto.
point is the visuals and all that shit look amazing. It's a Disney production.
Right,
It's going to look slick and neat.
for sure.
But
Another sequel. See if it makes
I,
money.
exactly what I told John. I said, "Yo, at a point in the trailer, I tuned out all the story nonsense, and I was just enjoying the visuals and listening to the music,
For
both
sure.
of which are the highlight of the trailer." So
Yeah, hands down, for sure. It's gonna look great in IMAX, for sure, especially in 3D. It's gonna look great in IMAX 3D, hands down.
yeah, that's all I got for the trailer though.
All right, all right. Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic of the day. We got trailers just today. That's all we got talking about today. The next one is Predator Badlands, you guys. They released the second trailer for this as well, and I literally just watched it because I forgot it was on the list. I'm like, let me watch it today because I forgot to watch it. And if you guys knew, we talked about the teaser. I wasn't really a big fan of that first trailer. I thought it looked cool, but I'm not really interested in this movie. But after watching this trailer, of course, they sold me on the action. I tell you that right now. The action in this looks freaking badass. I just didn't like the idea that we're following a predator as the the protagonist. I don't like that. I like them hunting us or hunting us. I don't like that it's another predator being hunted by other predators. I don't really like that. But the way they presented this trailer, the way they presented him going through what he's about to go through, I mean, I was all for it. And of course, they showed a clip he will be speaking, but they will give us subtitles when he's speaking, which is fine. I figured they'll do that. So, like, he doesn't speak English. How is he going to be able to communicate? How are we going to understand him? But of course, they're probably going to just give him subtitles. But I thought the action looked cool. Like I said, this is another one that's probably going to look great in IMAX. Of course, they said watch it in IMAX. It's probably going to look great on the big screen. And yeah, I mean, let's see how Elle Fanning does in this role. Some of her scenes were kind of like I rolled my eyes a little bit, but I guess we'll see how she does in the movie. She is playing an android, so I guess she can act robotic. That's the point, I guess. But yeah, I thought the trailer was pretty cool.
Yeah, man. You go back and watch what whenever the trailer came out, it sounded like we were really negative on it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't negative on the idea. It's just it's a hard idea for me to get interested in. And after this trailer, I'll put it out there. The trailer was solid. It was a very solid trailer. I'm still not 100% on board with the idea of a predator being the protagonist,
Yeah, same.
and that's just a thing that I gotta wait until I see the movie, and I'm not mad at that. It's just that's just me letting you guys know where I'm coming from with the movie. I can't fully get excited for it because I'm not totally into the idea. With that said, the trailer was cool. It was a very cool trailer. The filmmaking and all that is top notch.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting any less because the issues with Prey do not lie in the filmmaking. Prey is a very well made movie. Um, the action looked cool. The CGI looks great. Um, my one concern is what Alex just said. That Elle Fanning's android. This character is either gonna work or be insanely fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And you see inklings of that Disney humor, and I don't like that. And I'm like, I'm seeing Disney humor in a Predator movie. I'm like, no, 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 no. I don't want that, bro. Like you seeing her crawl around because she's like split in half, and there was like a one-liner joke in there. I was like,
It looks like
that's
she's gonna be
like,
split in half the whole movie. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but
that's an MCU joke. But the movie looks cool. I hope it's got that, I don't know, that oomph that Predator movies have. That tough guyness, I don't know. Macho. There we go. That macho ness. That like, yeah, let's fucking go. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. But I'm optimistic, Again, I never thought the movie looked bad. It's just for me, it was I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, Predator is a protagonist. Let's go. That sounds amazing." And I'm just like, I don't know, man. That's not the same thing as the Terminator being the protagonist. That's different,
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
John, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it about an hour ago. Tyler sent it to me. I I'm not a huge like Predator fan as far as like the franchise as a whole. Even though I like the first one and I really like Predators.
Yes.
Um,
Watch along in August.
uh, I mean I definitely got that Disney vibe from it. Um, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I know that's kind of not what the franchise is. The franchise is known for being, like Tyler said, macho and very, hardcore, R-rated
Already.
most of the time. But I, I'm like I said, I don't really I ain't got a horse in the race, so I'm optimistic about it, all the way around. I'm not, uh, I don't really see what the issue is with the Predator being the protagonist. Like they've done it the traditional way several times and have fucked it up several times. So
Yeah, I mean, my thing is obviously we're talking about like Alien versus Predator, right? So like when
yeah,
he teams up with Sanaa Lathan's character, and in our eyes, he's not the good guy in the humans' eyes. They're running from these creatures at the end of the day, Or I'm trying to think of another example because even like Predator, Aliens versus that's a stupid title they put Aliens versus Predator, right, Grim? So stupid. But even like that movie, like technically he's still a bad guy to the humans,
mm-hmm.
even though he's hunting the
Well, I
aliens.
don't
Like,
know. The Predator is kind of the protagonist the whole movie because he's hunting down that alien shit.
yeah, but technically we should be following the human characters. That's who we should be following, even though they're terrible characters. That's who we should be following, you know. Because at the end of the day, this is not saying it's a slasher, but it's we're supposed to be rooting for the humans to get away from these creatures. So that's my whole thing. But we'll see how it works. But go ahead, John. My bad.
I don't know. I'd say pretty much everything I had to say. I like it. I like the trailer, and I probably won't see it in theaters, but
I probably won't see it in the theaters either. I'll probably
yeah,
I
wait for
will.
the streaming.
I'll
I
I'll check
you
it
know,
out when it hits
Cause
stream.
that's November, right?
yep.
Yeah, it'll be streaming within by January. It'll be on Hulu or Disney Plus more quicker than we think. I wanted to comment. Kevin said it'll make money. I don't know. You got Wicked coming out in the same month, so I mean that's probably going to take most of that box office for that month. So
Yeah.
and Avatar comes out that same month too, or that December.
December.
December. Okay, so yeah, we if it comes out within the same couple weeks as Wicked, no, it's not going to make money. Sorry.
I think the best case scenario is that it'll be a word of mouth movie. It's not gonna make that much money when it comes out, but if it's
Yeah,
good, people
yeah,
gonna talk
I
about
mean,
it, and it's gonna
listen,
do
man.
hella streaming numbers.
At
right.
best, it'll have the success that Romulus had.
Yeah,
And if it has the success that Romulus had, then that means we're definitely getting an Alien versus Predator movie at some point.
for sure, for sure. All right, you guys. If you guys have seen any of these trailers, let us know what you guys thought about in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and move on to the trailer we all really want to talk about, and of course, that is Mortal Kombat 2. Now, guys, you guys know my thoughts on the first movie. Um, I thought it was okay. I wasn't, hype over it. I didn't even go see it in the theaters when it came out. Waited, did I watch it on HBO Max? Because this is when they was doing the theater HBO Max thing, right? Yo, so yeah, um, I end up buying it. I do own it. So, but this trailer right here, guys. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You guys want to sell a video game movie about Mortal Kombat, you guys. The visuals, bro. That's all I gotta say alone. The way this movie looks, I have to go see this in theaters. I have to go see this on the big screen. This movie looks insane. Now go back. Um Johnny Cage is the main character of this movie. I did not think he was going to be the main character of this movie because we were following another character in the first movie. He was the main character, which he does show in this trailer, but he's not the main focus. So I guess we got Carl Urban in this movie. He has a big success with the boys. Let's make him the main character. Everyone knows who he is, and that's it.
Yes,
I was
sir.
I was kind of taken back by that. I'm like, I thought he was just like a side character. No, he's the main character of this movie, which I'm all for it. I love Carl Urban. He's very underrated in my opinion. He's a really good actor. He's been a part of some big franchises, even though they've been secondary characters. But he's been really good in most of these franchises. Um, like I said, it looks great. I love that it's a red band trailer. Like they show us all the fatalities, the blood, the guts, um, and the story looks pretty interesting to follow this time. Like I'm not saying the story for the first one wasn't interesting to follow, but this one I'm on board with this one. Because now we're actually getting to some of the tournament and stuff like that. So um, I really enjoyed this trailer. I could probably watched it twice back to back. So I'm like, man, this is actually really dope. I kind of wish I would have did a reaction to it. But yeah, I really enjoyed the trailer.
Let me tell you something. I really liked the first Mortal Kombat movie. We talked about this last week with the Johnny Cage teaser trailer that I really like the first Mortal Kombat movie. It's not high art or anything, but I really like the first Mortal Kombat movie for what it was. And I was one of the few that actually liked the idea of the first movie being the setup for the tournament. I thought that was a neat idea. Now, one issue I have with that movie is kind of elevated after seeing this trailer, but I didn't mind following Cole like a whole new character. I was fine with that. And I thought the movie was a lot of fun for what it was. This movie looks so awesome. It looks fantastic. I think it just looks so much fun. I will admit there are a lot of characters because we have pretty much everybody from the last movie, including the people that died in the last movie, coming back, plus Jade, Katana, Noob Saibot, Shao Kahn. It's a lot. Sindel. It's a lot, bro. So I hope they balance that, but I don't mind, where they're going so far. Johnny Cage being the main character to me, after watching this trailer, I don't understand how we did not do that the first time. And I seen a lot of people saying like, "Oh yeah, this movie feels like it's basically a remake of the first movie." So it's
it
doing the
not
same thing.
it kind of does. It kind of does feel like that.
And
Let's
I,
try that
I
again, shall we?
I agree to a point, but looking back at the first movie after watching the trailer, I'm kind of like, why didn't we just make Johnny Cage Cole's character? You make Johnny Cage Cole's character and change some things, the movie doesn't change. Keep the movie the way it is with it being a setup for the tournament, but just switch out Cole for Johnny Cage and automatically it's a lot better. But I get it. They wanted to save, Johnny Cage was the one everyone wanted. They wanted to save him for the second one. Fine. Um, I do think some of the green screen looks a little iffy at points, and Scorpion's little battle place, it looks a little wonky. But other than that, I think it looks great, and I do love how, for those who remember, the trailer to this ends the same way the first trailer did, where they go finish him, and it just shows a
Yeah.
whole bunch of crazy shit. I love that. Um, I'm excited, man. I've heard nothing but amazing things from the people behind the scenes that have said, like Ed Boon, who's the creator of Mortal Kombat. He watched the movie and he was like, "Yeah, it's fucking like amazing." So I'm very excited for this, and I'm sure some people are gonna be like, "Oh, this movie blows the first movie out of the water." It very well may. I don't know, but I just hope they can balance all the characters because that's the thing. There's so many
Yeah, they
characters.
are.
That's
Yeah.
the thing that's kind of messing with me. And then this is another little thing I was talking to John about it. I kind of hope that they start killing off the
Yeah.
good characters. Like, don't be afraid to show like our good characters getting their heads ripped off. Like,
Right.
bro, we play Mortal Kombat. We
Right.
well, we see them
We play some of our favorite characters and they get destroyed.
yeah, like
We
it
see
happens,
it.
and they can come back. Clearly, being that Kung Lao and Kano are both coming back.
Right.
Which Kung Lao could kind of live without being there. Kano, they know what they're doing, bringing him back because Kano was the best part of the last one.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna be there beyond day one. I'm excited, man. It looks so much fun.
Sure.
Yeah, I really like this trailer. I like the the Johnny Cage teaser with the fake movies. I love that as well. But yeah, I really like this trailer. But yes, I do agree. They're basically remaking the first one. The first thing that I thought about was Evil Dead. Basically, Evil Dead 2 is the first Evil Dead remade, but the humor's on purpose this time.
Right.
And this is very similar. They're leaning all the way into the ridiculousness.
The absurdity. I'm about to say the
Yeah,
absurdity of Mortal
the
Kombat.
absurdity of Mortal Kombat, which they should have done the first time. Um, Even though that first trailer for that first movie had everybody fooled because we thought we was getting fucking Zack Snyder's Mortal Kombat
Right. Right.
when we saw
Right.
that first trailer. But I was surprised with what we got with that first movie, but I wasn't disappointed. I really like that first movie. I'm looking forward to rewatching that actually. Um, but yeah, I really liked it. I loved all the craziness at the end of the trailer.
Yeah.
I obviously, everybody feels the same way about Johnny Cage, Carl Urban thing. Johnny Cage, it was, a match made in heaven. I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people being disappointed that it wasn't the Miz. Who
No,
cares?
fuck no.
Who cares? Like, don't nobody.
I saw that too, but no, get that shit
The
out.
Miz.
Yeah.
From somebody,
Miz.
listen, from somebody that watches it
Come on,
still now, absolutely not. Get the fuck out.
No, no.
Come on, son. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, if you guys have seen the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer, let us know what you guys thought about in the comments section below. Now let's go ahead and move on to our main topic of the day. And of course, we are doing a watch along for Fantastic Four 2005. Man, this movie is 20 years old, you
Shut the fuck
guys.
up, man.
I am old. John, we getting up there, bro. It's time just to accept it. We look good for our ages. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, so if you guys have your copy of Fantastic Four, I have the double feature here. So I have this and Rise of Silver Surfer. If you guys have your copy of Fantastic Four, go all the way to timestamp 0. And we obviously will do a countdown 3, 2, 1. And when we say play, that's when you hit play. Let me rig mine's up right now. 20th Century Fox.
This is an old ass Blu-ray. The main menu looked like it was made in 2004.
With the animated I think someone made a comment saying, where are the animated
they need to bring menus? That back. They need to bring back animated DVD menus. They put so much thought and creativity into the animated DVD menus. I thought about Pirates of the Caribbean and the with the talking skull.
Oh yeah,
they need to bring that shit back, bro.
Yeah, man. They don't care no more, man. They just want to give you the product. That's it. People don't look at that stuff. They want to go straight to the movie.
Somebody was saying that with Sinners. They were like, Sinners got to be the most boring main menu you could ever imagine.
All the Warner Brothers main menus are terrible.
Yeah, they all just blanks image, and you got to hit play. I just watched something. Oh, it was Final Destination. Same way, just a blank screen with just play, scene selection. But yeah, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
John, go ahead and count us in, bro. Since you the guest, go ahead and count us in, bro.
All right. Because it's Fantastic Four. 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Do. 20th Century Fox, we miss you so much.
Well, now it's in the void.
It's not going to linger on the X.
No, it lingers on the F.
I know. That's also awesome that they do that, bro.
Oh, no, I guess this one doesn't do it. Fan Forcing did it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, maybe it's Silver Surfer does it. I love that this is a blue Marvel logo.
I like that it had the characters in it.
I miss that Marvel logo.
I miss it, yeah.
I miss it so much, man. Like, and maybe that's just a nostalgia for me because obviously the Raimi Spider-Man movies is like just they're so iconic with that. But I kind of wish they would have took advantage of that and showed like an issue for what the movie is adapting, like how they did with this. I think Last Stand did it. Logan did it.
Yeah, which is crazy. The most non-comic booky movie does it.
Right. I kind of wish they would have took more advantage. Especially, you would think Spider-Man would definitely do it. No, they didn't do that. But yeah, we got Reed Richards, played by what's his name?
I always know his face. I'll never know his name.
I don't want to say his name wrong, but I always remember him, the guy from Titanic, that "Hello, can anyone hear me?" That's why I know it from. That's why I was like, "Oh, it's the guy from Titanic." I say he's a good Reed Richards though, bro. I like him as Reed Richards.
Oh, the cast is good.
I like everybody except Jessica Alba.
That's usually the person no one likes in this movie. I thought she's fine. I just don't. I think they used her just as a body, bro. Like they seen she was hot, young. Oh yeah, let's cast her in this movie.
She was
like
miscast.
That's all it was. She was
the wrong person.
She was just cast because of how she looks, not how she acts. Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Man, this man ain't got no business being dead, bro.
And someone else just passed away, which we obviously there's no reason to really talk about him, but
yeah.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, that's insane to me. And then Ozzy Osbourne just died. Like, what the heck? What's going on here? Like, goodness.
That gracious, up, man.
Goodness. So I remember the first time I saw this movie. I didn't see it in theaters. My father had a bootleg version of this movie. Now, mind you, it was bootleg, but when I mean it was it was dubbed. It wasn't a bootleg. It had to be the actual DVD itself. It didn't have no main menus. It went straight to the movie. But when I mean it was clear as hell, and I'm like, bro, this is the actual movie. This ain't no bootleg. And yeah, I watched this movie a pretty decent amount. growing up for sure. To me, I'm probably very high on this movie more than most people. I actually enjoyed this movie. Um, it's not an amazing movie, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the
I do,
characters.
I do too. It's a lot. I mean, I've realized that I give a lot of grace to movies, especially now that
Hmm.
I'm in the filmmaking space and I know how hard it is to do this shit. Like the fact that a movie even gets made
Yeah,
is a miracle, let alone it being halfway decent.
right.
That being said, it's crazy that people will look you dead in your face, watch this movie, and tell you that it's a terrible movie. It's like what are you expecting from this movie?
Right. I'm not expecting high art. And especially in the midst of this time, like we didn't had Spider-Man 2, we didn't had Daredevil, we didn't had obviously Spider-Man, we didn't had X-Men, we didn't had X-Men 2, like or X2, we didn't all these other movies. It's like they were still like we obviously we had X2 and Spider-Man 2 at the point where the two best superhero movies at the
At the
time, but
time,
like
yeah,
they were still establishing what this was. No
yeah,
one knew the formula to do this.
right.
Um, and this is also coming from, let's think about this guy. The guy who made Barbershop made this movie.
Hmm.
Let's think about that, guys. The guy who made Barbershop made this movie. So, I mean,
I remember getting Game Informer, and,
Game Informer.
and this poster was the cover for it. I was so excited for this movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, the poster I always remember is all three of them standing next to each other with like a dark background.
Yeah,
That's and that poster will always be just enthralled in my memory because the thought of that we were getting a Fantastic Four movie, I was like, wow, they're actually
yeah,
doing this.
yeah. That
You
was the
know,
one that was the cover of the Game Informer. That poster.
Yeah, like most of these early 2000s movies, it's one that I don't remember when I watched it, but I watched it a lot as a kid. I watched,
hmm
this. I actually, funnily enough, I watched Silver Surfer on a really crappy bootleg.
mm,
Um, but yeah, I've always been a fan of this movie. I haven't seen it in a while. I think the last time I did watch it was with you guys, but
hmm
um, yeah,
Chris
this has
Evans.
always been one that it's like, yeah, it's fine.
Before he was Captain America, guys, he was the Human Torch, you guys.
Hmm,
Mhm.
hmm.
What's his name? Michael Cutlass. He
Michael,
was
Michael
really good.
Chiklis.
He was
Yeah,
really
Michael.
good in this movie, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. He was good in this movie, bro. I really liked him as the Thing.
I had it at four. Well, this makes five.
Wow, four. Hilarious. Um, yeah, Chris Evans though, man.
And for those of you wondering, Reed Richards, the actor's name is pronounced Yoan Griffith.
Yowen. Okay. See, look on your face. Say your face. On your face. Priceless. Hmm? Priceless. Hmm?
That's so sweet.
Hmm?
So I
Hmm?
heard a story today. I was watching Mr. Sunday movies. I love them. Um, Lord have mercy.
Yes, that woman is a specimen in this movie. Um,
Um, what was I talking about? Oh, okay. I heard a story.
it's okay. We
Um,
understand.
I heard a story today about Chris Evans. I don't know if it's true. Like they tried giving him the blonde hair, the frost tips for Johnny Storm, but it looked so bad they told him to shave his head.
I am not. I'm sure that's probably true because I was surprised that he has a shaved head in this movie because that's not usually his character. Why does he have a shaved head?
Yeah.
But that would make sense because he usually doesn't rock a shaved head in most of his movie. He mostly has longer hair. Um, Well, this wasn't the first thing I ever seen Chris Evans in. The first thing I ever seen him in was not another teen movie. You guys have never seen this movie before. Watch it. It is a spoof movie on teenage uh, comedies or romantic comedies. It's hilarious. He is the jock. That is the stupid jock that's trying to get the nerd girl. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. All I'd say is Janie Briggs got a gun. That's all I gotta say. It's hilarious. You guys have never seen that. Watch it. Mhm. The fact that we're technically going to see this, but we're not going to see it in the first steps. What do you guys thought on that?
We're
You guys
not.
like that?
I know exactly how they. I heard how they show their origin, and it
Okay.
works.
Okay.
I don't care personally.
I'm glad too.
They're treating, when they're taking these heroes like Spider-Man and Fantastic Four that have been done so many times, they're treating them like the DCAU. It's like, bro, you know how this shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
To show it to you again.
It would just be taking up unnecessary storytelling time. Let's go ahead and just get into the story, guys. We don't need the origin. Don't need the setup.
That only works because we've we've seen it twice before. If this was
Right.
the first Fantastic Four movie,
Right.
then
No,
you
that's
would,
it.
you would
Exactly.
have to show the origin for general audience.
Exactly. Hmm?
That's deep.
Hmm? It's a world's smartest dumb guy. Hmm? There's people that actually want to be in space. I don't understand.
Filminator says, "Do you like Chris Evans in Cellular?" I've never seen it.
Yes, I do. Um, it has Kim Basinger and Jason Statham. Jason Statham is the bad guy in that movie.
Oh,
It's kind of those one of those running to save someone type movie. The premise is that Kim Basinger gets kidnapped for some type of reason. Not gonna say why, but the phone gets destroyed in the room, and she's trying to find someone to call. Like she's trying to connect to someone's cellular device, and obviously it's 2005 or four. So the idea of cellulars the way it was different, but she connects to Chris Evans, and he basically trying to convince him that, hey, I just got kidnapped. I need you to help me. So he's on the run trying to save her. It's pretty good. I like it. Definitely early 2000s thriller for sure. But I like it though.
bro, this man flew her all the way to outer space to propose to her, bro.
That's money right there, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Promotion is crazy.
The cloud is accelerating. That's four words, all right.
That's funny.
A lot of fours references in this movie. It's hilarious. Mhm. To
Mm.
oh shit.
think I've only ever watched this movie on TV, so watching it in this aspect ratio is a little weird.
It's the only way I like watching this movie in this aspect ratio. Full screen is deadly around this time because I think this was they're doing. I don't know. Was they doing pan and scan at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah, pan and scan is horrendous. The one movie I noticed the pan and scan was in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh my god, that pan and scan is horrendous. You miss so much when it's not widescreen. For example, you don't see the hippogriff take a shit off to the side of the you miss that whole scene. And it's hilarious if you notice it off to the side.
Even if they did get him inside in time, there was no saving him.
Yeah, for sure. There's no saving any of them. They
That's what I'm
steal the
saying.
cloud.
Yeah.
No, she evaporated. Like, mm.
I find that so goofy. They did that in Fantastic too. They all get hit and they show, oh, one's invisible, one's on fire. Like, bro, it's so corny.
Well, I actually like the way they did it better in Fan Forces than they do it here. Like with this, they all get hit by the cloud burst, but somehow they all get different powers. Why are their powers different?
Right.
In Fan Forces, it's explained or at least showed.
That's funny.
It's hilarious.
Oh, that's nice. Everyone else is fine. I swear to you, Ben, they've done everything humanly possible. You had the best. Remember, I don't know if that's a good idea. Just be strong. Fortunately, the doctors just didn't do anything to fix your face.
Damn. Hey, nice. Great.
What? Somebody made a joke about that. They were like, bro, this man got powers and now he has gray hairs.
Right. Stressed him out, bro. I recognize that actor. What was he in? How was he in? I recognize him. Don't tell me it was Law and Order. It's gotta be Law and Order.
Man, everybody was in Law and Order.
Yeah, what's that? I'm trying to figure out where I recognize that doctor from.
You was probably in Law and Order, didn't you know?
You're probably right. Man, can't compete with that. Kind of feels like a Spider-Man shot.
I was just thinking that.
It kind of feels like a Spider-Man shot. This kind of feels like a Spider-Man moment. You know how much I sacrificed? That's what it feels like right now. Because he's getting fired, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting fired.
Wait, how were they all there, but then he's able to just go back to his day-to-day job?
But he didn't get hit with the cloud. He got hit with the cloudburst, right? But we didn't see him get hit with the cloudburst, right?
Well, obviously he got hit with the cloudburst. He's got electric powers and shit.
Right. I don't know. It's weird. Look who it is. Tell me about movie. Movie. Tell me about your podcast.
That's my wife. I see her every Thursday.
Every time. You want to know about movie trivia? Go to movie.com. Trouble is my middle name. Mike, thank you. So are you. You say, this yours? That's mine. That's mine.
There she is.
209. I thought they was gonna say 4 days. They should have said 4 days. I honestly don't know. Hmm? 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 Did it? It sounds like denial. Yes, you do, buddy. It sounds like denial, though. Early 2000s, we gotta have a snowboarding scene, guys. Can name three off the top of my head that movies that had snowboarding in the early 2000s. This, Triple X, Agent Cody Banks. All three have snowboarding scenes.
Kind of sad that these did not get 4Ks when Fox was making them.
The Blu-ray looks pretty good.
It's okay. It's a little bright.
It is a little bright. The 4K might dim it down if they do 4Ks. If they eventually do 4Ks for this, it would make sense to do them now. For one, this being the 20th anniversary, and then we got Fantastic Four coming, or the first steps coming out. So why not? Why not just do 4K releases for these movies?
They ain't doing that, bro.
No, I'm saying it would make sense for them to do it. Not saying they will do it.
Even if I'm still kind of salty that, well, guess I can't totally rule out Disney because Disney did do Dark Phoenix, and I'm assuming the 4K is really good because the Blu-ray is really good. Even New Mutants looks really good on 4K, so
got the Blu-rays for those. The Blu-rays do look good too. Lemon.
Oh.
Okay, join me. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's gonna be nice and warm.
His own personal hot tub in the middle of the snow.
Right. That's what I say. It's gonna be warm. Matchmaker.
You look like Justin Long for like 2 seconds.
Thomas Lakeledder. That man gave one of the greatest performances in Midnight Mass. I ain't never seen nobody act like that in my entire life.
Every Halloween I say I'm gonna go through his shows and I just don't.
You should. Please, for the love of God, watch Mike Flanagan show. They're conversation heavy. It's a lot of people sitting down talking, but it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Damn, she heard that too.
I really appreciate that Michael Chitlin's was he personally advocated for them to do the practical suit for the thing.
Yeah, really like most people shit on his suit, but
I
I
don't
really
understand
like the
why.
way I really like the way
I
the
love
thing
it.
looks in this movie.
I love it. At least it looks like the thing.
Right,
You look at it and you're like, that's the thing.
right.
You don't look at it, you're like, oh, that's an abomination. It's like the Doom suit in Fan Forsic. It's like, sure, it's practical, but that's not Doctor Doom.
Right. Mhm.
Dang,
It's what you didn't say. It's how you said it, buddy.
brother. Why are you getting mad at him?
Right.
This is funny. I can't.
To look at your hands. You're invisible.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yo, this is mad funny.
Oh, I can explain this. I can explain this. Losing his hair. Mm, hmm. Then they all start developing their stuff at the same time. Yo, well, look at this. Now, man, picture that.
But everywhere.
I mean, everywhere. What? Chris Evans is a gold mine in this movie, bro. I don't care what nobody say, dude. I think I was flying.
Well, we haven't talked about it, but his scene in Deadpool and Wolverine, man, that shit was.
Yo, the fact that when he shows up and it's like we all think he was gonna say
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble. He says
He's gonna say
flame
it.
on when he says flame on he says Deadpool says what? Oh my god.
I never seen people react like that in the theater in my life, bro. People literally jumped out of their seats when that happened. I've never seen anybody do that in my life. I said, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Wow."
Especially to like as we know, people don't like these movies. For to get a reaction like that, from this character, you know.
It's nostalgia, man. Like people, it happens all the time, especially in the superhero genre, man. Like people hate shit when it comes out. You let 15, 20 years go by. They're like, oh, I loved this as a kid.
Right.
No, the fuck you didn't. Shut
No,
the
you
fuck up.
didn't. Did not know.
I'm seeing people do that with Ang Lee's Hulk. I'm like, man, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here.
Now
The other
that's
one is
one
the
movie
Ghost
we will
Rider.
never defend. I'm so sorry.
There are people.
No.
There
Get
are a
outta
lot of
here.
people defending that movie.
Get
I'm
out
like,
of here,
get
bro.
the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. Y'all can't have that one. Y'all can't have that one. No, bro. No. Me and John tried to watch that. We couldn't even finish it.
Couldn't even finish
We
it.
couldn't
turned that
finish
shit
it.
off.
We said no. Sorry. No. We tried. We didn't even get to where he got kidnapped and was Like when he escaped the little science facility
Yeah.
wherever he was at. We didn't even get to that sequence. Oh man,
The other one that people are trying to do that with is Ghost Rider. Because
the
I see
first one.
people, yeah, because I see people
See, the
tweet
first
like,
one. The first one is it's all right. It's all. It's very meh. It's very
Yeah.
meh. Now, Spirit of Vengeance, for instance, that can go to hell.
no.
Like that one can go into the crap pile for
You know
sure.
what? You know what, John? I take back what I said last night. I told John that Fantastic was the first comic book movie that I seen in the theater, and even me being young realized it wasn't good. Spirit of Vengeance was the first comic book movie I saw in the theater and said I didn't really like that. And mind you, I was what 9? No, yeah, 9. I was 9 years old when that movie came out, and I was saying it sucked.
That came out 2009,
No, it came out in 2012. I was 9.
2012.
Yeah.
Man, that movie's that recent. Damn.
There's no fucking way. There's no way. I gotta look up that because I thought that was old. I thought that was um, before Avengers. That's the same year as Avengers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on. Oh, it's 2011. So you was 1 year old.
2011.
Yeah, that's what's telling me. 2011 film. Yeah, 2011.
I thought it was 2012.
Yeah, 2011. So it was before Avengers. Okay, I was correct.
It says 2012 on the poster.
Well, Google must be wrong then.
No, on IMDb it says, look, it says February 17th, 2012.
Google must be wrong
I
because
don't know why it said, wait, unless it came out. I doubt it, but
I can't trust Google anymore because it says 2011 right at the top.
yeah, I know. On IMDb it says that too. That's weird. But I don't know. Maybe it was a festival, which I don't understand why that movie would be at a festival, but
18% on Rotten Tomatoes.
that's too high.
We got Andrea from Walking Dead. Oh, she about to get smacked by a cab. That's New York for you. Hey, I'm calling the police. What? What?
I saw him. It's that guy over there.
Well, they're not going to get there in time. New York City. Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, I really like him in the practical suit, other than it being CGI, for sure.
Brother, the first Ghost Rider movie had Sam Elliott in it.
Yes, it did.
What?
He actually turned into a Ghost Rider, and you see both of them riding. And his Ghost Rider ride was a
I've
horse.
seen that. Yeah.
It was a horse. Which the
Mephisto
image
is in that movie, bro.
The image is pretty dope, though. It's him of
Yeah,
Ghost
that's
Rider
the one.
riding. Yeah.
That's the one that everyone's like talking about.
Yeah, that's a dope image. But
I
I
was
don't believe that movie deserves a resurgence. Like, no, that movie's not great. That it's no. Come on.
The one thing Spirit of Vengeance has over the first one is he looks better in the second one.
Yeah, you're talking about visually? Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because the first one, it just looks like a floating skull on fire.
Yeah, for sure.
2, he looks damn good. It's a shame that the second one isn't good because it's directed by directors that you look at them, you're like, yeah, they could probably do a Ghost Rider movie. The guys that did Crank. I don't like Crank, but you take the vibe of Crank and put it with Ghost Rider, it's like, yeah, I can see them doing that. Why you made that face, bro?
Or that being a big scene for this movie, him stopping that truck like that.
Come here.
Damn.
Oh my god.
How did that happen? It's like you look at that like how, Sway. Definitely was on a ramp.
Of course, they're in a cab right there.
Right. Damn, that's got to be a terrible accident to be on the Brooklyn Bridge at that.
Yeah,
Fight.
maybe a little late for work.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. I'm sorry, guys.
You mess with Spidey, you mess with New York.
Obviously, I love Spider Man.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the goblin and took the spider out. He gonna take him. He gonna grab him and he gonna still be in the seat. It's like, all right.
But don't they see her take all the clothes off? Like, bro, like what? The police is just sitting there watching as well.
Gotta have Jessica Alba be naked.
I've seen her do interviews about this, and she was not very happy about this either. Of course,
I get the joke, but it doesn't make any sense. And then they do the same joke in Silver Surfer again.
Yeah.
At least with that movie, it's a little bit funnier because they're doing the whole power switching thing.
Right. Because she literally, when she turns into the Human Torch at the same time as her trying to turn invisible. I'm going to
Yeah.
grab the clothes. And they're all amazed by that, so they don't even peep us walking past. Because they're just amazed at what just happened. Nope, I'm gone. Ow! He's bulletproof. Man. Boom. I'll get down. Ow. Not the dog, though. Oh,
No, they show the dog like 20 times in this scene.
This is Dalmatian. Man. Oh. Oh no. Ow.
Don't tell me he's not strong enough to pull that truck, bro.
Right.
Ow! Oh, that looked horrible.
I got you.
That looked terrible.
Yeah, that CGI is not very good.
That looked really bad.
2005, you guys. Oh yeah, this is before Transformers, guys.
Oh, woof. Make me want to watch 101 Dalmatians. I love that live action remake. It's a great remake.
Yes, it is.
Is it Home Alone with Dalmatians? Yes, but I love it.
And then it needs a Blu-ray, doesn't it?
I think it had one, but it's out of print. You can't. We saw the double pack of 1 and 2 on DVD at one of the exchanges. I actually almost bought it because I'm like, this is the only way you could get this movie now. and I want to own it because that's like one of my favorite Disney live action remakes that they did.
How did you get there? How?
She was watching the news.
The better question is why?
Just to drop the ring off.
Just to embarrass his ass?
Just to embarrass him.
Ugly motherfucker.
It's all right. He found somebody better.
Right, he definitely leveled up.
For sure.
I love the scene in the second one where he asked her, wait a
Clobbered
minute,
her ass.
when y'all get together, how do you, that's none of your business.
Man, that's a good question though. I kind of wish you had the ability to change when you want to. Like he doesn't have that ability. Shouldn't have put it in his hand because he might crush it.
He should crush it.
No, he can keep the ring. He can keep the ring. He just the wrong person had it. Thanks for giving it back to me because she could have kept it. Gonna figure out how to change it back. Where are your ears? Question, where are your ears?
I like how he was genuinely asking him. He wasn't even trying to be an ass about it.
They're calling you the Fantastic Four. I'm sitting there thinking about the scene from Silver Surfer when he's sitting there with the group of girls and he's explaining something, and as he extends his fingers, just looks at the girls' faces when he does that. Because they're thinking, what else can he extend? And we're all grown men, so we know what they're thinking. Oh, man. No, seriously. Damn. Terrible. And this mommy be like Nick Fury popping, like, you're a part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet. Oh, man.
I'm working on it. It's actually difficult.
We should see this.
Larry King just canceled. Not Larry King. Johnny's standing there like that. Yeah, we got it bad.
Oh.
Every team needs a mascot. A new day is dawning. They are the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm. This kind of did the thing early where their identities are revealed.
Yeah.
You know, them having superpowers.
I guess that's a Fantastic Four thing, though, because that's the case in the new one.
Yeah, for sure. They don't wear masks, though. That's why I guess as well. They don't wear masks, so I guess in their identities are already revealed, you know. But... Do you know how much I sacrificed? That's basically what he's saying. He said, "You're out, Norman. You're out, Norman."
Not the zoom in.
Am I? Say, am I? Am I? I was waiting for to say, am I though? Am I out?
Out am I?
I'm gonna have to watch Spider-Man, bro. Oh my god! I'm sitting there at work. I'm like, I was in a Spider-Man movie. I'm like, I gotta listen to the opening credit theme. I got to.
I just went through them not too long ago. I was at work.
Nothing can beat that opening for Spider-Man, bro. The opening song, bro. The theme, dude. I'm sorry, I cannot be beat, bro. Danny Elfman, you solidified. You was already a legend, but that right there just made you god tier with that one. He loving this.
How did they make all those signs so fast?
They made signs. Do they already got toys too yet? No, that's early. That's later. Like they
Yeah.
already got toys for some reason.
Don't do drugs. All the black people in the back. Hey!
And that's insane.
terrible.
It's been a couple hours. New York, y'all moved that fast?
This is hilarious. Stanley!
Stanley cameo. Past due. Final notice. Like 9 straight. It's not gonna go up.
Yeah, they were.
Maximum weight, buddy. They made it to the 6th floor. Surprisingly, they made it to the 6th floor.
I'll take the stairs.
Damn, it's terrible. No, they could be on the 6th floor.
I do like comic book stuff like that. Like that's funny. That's subtle, funny jokes. You want to walk around on fire for the rest of your life? Is that a trick question? Why the only guy who thinks this is cool?
Well, you probably have the coolest power. Nah, Sue probably has the coolest power. But he probably has the coolest one.
What's going on, AJ?
AJ, what up? How ironic. That's in a drawer and she finds it. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier, man. Like I think this is more like, but I don't think this is a bad movie. When people call this a bad movie, I'm like, well, have you guys seen Spawn? Have you guys seen Ang Lee's Hulk?
Well,
Like,
speaking of Spawn is getting a 4K from Arrow.
I seen that.
The set looks nice.
The set looks nice, but the movie is not great. I would take this over Spawn. I'm sorry, that's just me.
Damn, if only it was a box. It's a slipcover. That shit so looks fire.
Oh, it's gonna be like damn, that's pretty dope. The slipcover is actually pretty nice.
Well, Alex, it was a good thing you waited for Trick or Treat because now that's coming out.
Nice. Arrow's releasing another version?
Yeah.
Different slipcover though.
That's a steelbook.
Oh, steelbook?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Put clothes in the washing machine.
Man, go
all the way up here to tell me to do something I'm already doing.
No, I used to smoke. Oh, ow!
This guy just don't listen. He said don't need to go that hot, and bruh, he's gonna fly. Oh,
I don't know why he just do that in the first place.
hmm?
Hey, how did you report your
No,
supernova?
not sweet.
That's the temperature of the sun. Got it.
Supernova, not good. Hmm? Oh. Hmm? 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 Hmm. We got a question. We got a problem. I'm gonna destroy all my clothes. What the hell?
this point, they're just looking for reasons to take their clothes
Yo, my man's was having the time of his life. And he gonna try to eat the watermelon and he gonna take it from me. Ow!
on.
Oh! Yo, this is so bad, bro.
I love this little montage.
Yeah.
Yo, this is. We all wish we can do this. Come on, we all. Let's be real. We didn't have these moments. We didn't have these moments, bro. Ow!
Oh, God.
And Victor is not having the best time with his shit. He going through it.
Well, it's his fault. He don't want to go to Reed and ask him for help. Then he over here crashing out too.
Not crashing out.
Man, I shocked myself so bad at work today.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. This was very graphic as well for this type of movie. He literally gets basically drills a hole in his body. This is like a Mortal Kombat fatality right here. Finish him. Nothing personal. Mm. Damn.
That's a big hole.
Damn, they did show it too.
How do you explain that? Found him dead in a parking garage with a huge hole in his body.
Well, luckily Iron Man wasn't around this time around, so he would have gotten some very interesting phone calls.
Yo, this is awesome right here. He's popping the popcorn on his
Yeah.
head. That is awesome. Luke, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? That's where I should be at right now. Hmm. Red Porsche.
Torched.
How you already got a license plate with called that?
Brother, y'all in the middle of an ordinary neighborhood, bro. In the city. He gonna destroy his shit.
Bro. On top of that, you're right. We in New York City. I'm not racing you, bro.
Wee. I don't know how people do that shit, bro. Fantastic Four is sponsored by ESPN.
Huh? Mm. 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 Something new. Mm. Yeah, you almost was started. You almost did it. You almost did it. No. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Ow. Ow.
Do, 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 do.
The goal was him trying to do a flip and fly and grab the bike, but he couldn't do it. Oh, you all right, buddy? He's all right. Hmm? Hmm. I'm on fire. Up in here, it's burning hot. We on fire.
Fine boy never listens. Where did he get his uniform?
No, Reed did it. Reed did it.
Right.
They call me the Human Torch. Ladies call me
Mm.
Torch. That's the Invisible Girl. Yeah, call him Mr. Fantastic. Could have been worse.
Oh, what?
Oh, what do you call that thing? That's it. The
Thing.
thing.
The thing.
He gives him the name. It's hilarious.
Now I'm gonna kill him.
Thanks so much. Product placement. Xbox, Lunchables, Pepsi, uh,
I mean, it
Dos
is.
Equis.
It is the
Dos
X.
Equis. Goodness gracious.
Torch.
How do you already got that license plate? How? How? It's only
Yo, what he gonna do to his car though? Where's my ride? Oh,
yo, how, bro? How?
oh.
And then he threw the license plate at his head.
Think that's funny, Pebbles?
Burger King, Sobe. No, look, be normal. Ooh, you can't do it.
Mm. Did you just? Whoa! That shit
You wanna
take about.
fly?
You wanna fly? Then fly.
Oh, it's so funny that they did it on a Burger King burger.
Bring it, burn.
Mountain Dew. Mm-hmm. Should have been smarter than that, buddy. Hopefully, you should have insurance. Mm. Is there anything else? Better yet, enjoy it. I know I am. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. If it was today, everyone have the damn camera phone out. Hmm. Oh, and you're gonna kill everyone? Goodness. Hmm. Hmm. What was his end goal?
Who knows?
Like he just goes after them for no reason. Damn, he's stomping so hard he's scratching the fucking record. Crazy. Oh
Oh,
damn. Hmm. Gotta give him a don't give him a glass cup, please. You probably can't get drunk, right? Hmm.
mm,
It's probably rock solid. He can't get drunk.
How can
Don't
he?
give it
How can he do anything? Like, how can he eat? How can he drink?
oh.
if there's a God.
I like that the bartender's genuinely trying to be his friend right now, though. He's like,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Kind of worse that she's blind.
That's not the same girl he marries in the second one, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Kerry Washington.
I don't remember her being blind in the second one, though.
She's blind.
You think Ben pulling them out here like that?
You said what?
So you think Ben out here pulling them like that? Three girls and two movies?
I don't
It's
know,
like
man.
Ben.
I haven't a woman touched me like that in a long time.
Hey, Shotty, hold on. Shot a club or something.
Mass they designed this movie is awesome.
Yes.
Hmm? Wife started washing clothes. Sorry for the splashing in the background. You guys can hear that. Oh man.
For 2 years, there never was.
Yeah, she was playing. She was waiting on Reed, man.
Ass.
Not to say that's because most women don't like the safe thing. They want us to just know. They want us to just know. That's not fair. How do you get to be invisible at this moment? Very smart. Give him a steel cup, not a glass cup. He said he called him Scarface.
That's crazy. Like the thing, that don't even look like Michael Chicken. That look like John Cena. Now, every time you watch this movie, you'll not be able to see John Cena.
He got his suit on. I didn't realize he had his suit on.
Yeah, he can't live a life.
But you were the one trying to set us back up, though.
Right. You can't go for a walk. You out here drinking milkshakes and breaking glasses and shit.
Hmm. What?
You bugging.
He said, "Get off me, rubber boy." Ow! Ow! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nope. Nope. Still can't get me. Nope. Can't get me. Nope. Yo, all the way rap, bro. Yo, are you chill? Are you chill? That CGI looks a little weird. Oh, it's a good thing you're flexible enough to watch your own back.
I was telling Tyler last night that Reed is the one superhero where it took me a lot to suspend my disbelief to believe his powers because they just look so silly. Like
Yeah.
there's no way that you can not make it look like a cartoon.
Yeah, that's That's why I think they were kind of holding back on showing his abilities in the new one.
Mm-hmm.
If the first trailer, you don't see it at all. You
Mm-hmm.
see like a small glimpse of it in the second trailer. I didn't watch the last trailer, so I don't know how much they shown. But
I haven't seen the last trailer.
I'm trying not to see it because I don't want to see any more.
Yo, why the toy scream like that, bro?
It's quartering time.
Hmm?
Fantastic Four First Steps is set to make more money in its opening weekend than the entire run of Fan Force did.
I agree. It will. Mhm. The fact that people pointed out that Superman made more money than all the previous DCEU movies in the last 5 years is insane.
I mean, that's not really true so far, but because BVS and Man of Steel both made like $900 million,
He
and
said the last 5 years.
I said the last 5 years, buddy.
I mean, even if that's still not really a fair statistic when two of those movies came out during the pandemic.
I was throwing an asterisk in it. The studio still released it, expect to make money, but they didn't even. They put out some projects that weren't very good either. It's not ready, bro. It's not ready. You're drooping. You're belting. Oh, oh, snap. Oh,
Oh,
does it need more power? He has. Victor has more power. He has more power. Hmm. Hmm. I said wetsuit. Hmm? Love how you love twisting things to turn him against Reed. Hmm? Stuff I was thinking about. In the Spider-Man animated '90s one, they got the Secret Wars episode, and Victor is the one that actually does help him change back to human. He makes a device where he can change back and forth. Because that's really what he needs. He needs just the ability to change whenever he wants. You have the power. You have the power, Vic. You have the power. Times Square.
did it.
He got to get out of the suit for a certain amount of time.
Hmm? 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 Hmm?
That's the reason why he won.
Hmm? Hmm?
Damn.
Damn.
No, that hurt. Oh, right on time. Right on cue. What did he do?
Hmm?
You always know best. Get notes. Ow. Mmm. Ow. Oh, snap. Ow. But if he would fall, would he would just splat though? He wouldn't really get hurt, right? I
Yeah.
was say he wouldn't really hurt.
I mean, yeah, you may not
Have
be
a better, Jimmy.
you may not be injured, but I'm pretty sure it'll still hurt like a bitch.
Right.
He didn't have to throw him through the door though.
Why the long face? Oh, you haven't even looked in the mirror yet. It's a nice little cut. Somehow you survived that hit.
Hmm?
Man, let's see how Robert does it, man. Let's see how he does it, bro. Oh man, let's see how he does it, bro.
Bro, Doom's design in this movie is so fluff, man. This nigga looks so fucking raw.
Yes, sir. Doctor, both doctors.
I don't like that you can see his eyes.
Hmm?
I wish
Huh?
they would have made it. I wish they would have made it that it was just black. Oh.
But you can see his eyes in the comics, right?
Uh, not to my knowledge.
I thought so.
Let me see. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different versions of him. So
Yeah.
some.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you could definitely see his
Oh
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yes, sir. Bum, bum,
Mm.
bum. That shit looks damn good for 2005.
Yes, it does.
I agree.
See what they used all the money for that effects for?
Mhm.
Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Oh, you forgot that you're still showing that you're a heat signature. Mm. 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 It's gotta be like a dumpster boat, right? Where they got garbage. Like he just literally catch this thing. Yeah, I must say it's gotta be garbage. Like he just literally catch this thing on fire. Like, mhm,
I know that's crazy.
mhm, mhm. This nigga's still alive. Mhm. Call me Doom. Mhm. Mm. 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 It's
It's
clobbering
clobbering time.
time. Mm. Mm.
Ow!
Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh snap! Oh.
Come here.
Mm. 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 Run. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm. The brakes. Mm. Need to buy a car.
The transmission sticks.
Ow! The Wilmo scream.
That's the bus I take into the city.
You're gonna be late today. You're gonna be late today.
That's a cool shot. I've always loved that shot.
Yes, sir. It's one they always showed in the trailer.
Yeah.
Read.
I'll be right with you. Bro, that dude looks so fucking cool, man. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back.
Oh, excuse me.
Throw a mailbox. As long as you throw it. No, yeah, you can't. You can't. I'm about to say electricity doesn't work on rubber, buddy.
This movie kind of has the same problem as Fan Four Stick, to where it ends like really fast. But
It does.
this movie
literally
this movie has a more natural third act than Fan Four.
Yeah, I'm about to say like this feels logical. The third act of Fan Force to come out of nowhere.
Flame on, kid. Mm. Mm. Loid. His eyes should be burnt out.
He's naked.
That's a way to fix a fire hydrant. No. You do have the suits. I like their suits.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I need streams and shots.
Quadruple E.
Wow.
I'm mad he got on the Forrest Gump stuff.
Oop.
Oh,
Right.
oh, that.
Mhm. Yo, his face.
Bruh, the way I would abuse the phrase "it's clobbering time," I wear a hole in that motherfucker.
Mhm. It's not the right finger. Oh. It's ironic that'd be the wrong finger.
That's my nose genius.
Mhm. Oh, you're invisible. What the fuck? Yeah, it's just.
Huh.
Hmm. Hmm. It's about time, you guys.
No more wisecracks about the way I look. Hey, call me Mr. Sensitivity.
Mhm.
Oh!
Mhm. I say, I know how to fly now, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
The end. When movies put the end at the end of movies. Come on, yo.
Oh,
Nope, it's not the
post
end.
credit scene.
To post credit scene for getting post credit scenes.
Put them in a box. Uh oh.
Hmm? He's still alive. And he's on a container though. It came out the same year as Batman Begins. Not very. And that is Fantastic Four, directed by Tim Story. It's produced by Christopher Columbus as well, or Chris Columbus as well, I think.
He was supposed to direct it.
Right.
They actually, I think Chris Columbus wanted to make it goofier or something.
Mm.
Something. Chris
Kevin
Columbus.
Feige.
Chris Columbus wanted to do something with it that Tim Story
Yep.
didn't want to
Yep.
do with it.
Mark Ruffalo. Yep. Mark Radcliffe and they all. Yep.
Mark Ruffalo was
Oliver Wood.
actually fun fact. Mark Ruffalo auditioned to be Reed Richards in the '90s Fantastic Four movie.
Hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, you guys. John Ottman did the music. That sounds about right. It sounds like him. So yeah, that's Fantastic Four, 2005.
No, not that one.
Right. Solid. Very solid. For sure.
Yes.
Aren't you guys? We're at the end of the stream. Of course, we got to talk about our favorite thing, physical media. You got anything to show, Tyler?
No, I got the one thing which was Final Destination, but I didn't go pick it up at my dad's house, but it's there.
You got the Steelbook, right?
Yes.
Yep. I ended up getting just the Blu-ray. I have the Blu-rays for the other ones, and I didn't want to have this one away from those other movies, so I just opted out for the Blu-ray. I didn't really need this on 4K, and I didn't need the Steelbook. I think Steelbook looks okay, but I just opted out and getting the Blu-ray. So yeah, that's all I got was Final Destination Bloodlines, which I watched it again, and yes, this is my favorite of the franchise. I really, really enjoyed this movie for sure. Dude. John, you got anything to show?
Nah.
All right. Updates.
So for me, I did not. I was going to say I did. I did not post a review of I Know What You Did Last Summer because I did not have the energy to write a review for that movie. Long story short, it was awful. Um, but I will have a review of Fantastic Four First Steps for you guys. I want to say Saturday only because I'm seeing it really late Thursday night, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to type a review before then. And when I say really late, I mean really late. Thanks, AMC, for fucking up my show times. Um, and our spoiler talk will be on next Wednesday, which I can't believe we're already at the end of this crazy ass month.
Yes, it's
It was
insane.
a crazy ass month. I also wanted to say that we didn't do a Happy Gilmore watch along Sunday because I had forgot I was going to a concert and I didn't realize it. So that's why we didn't do that watch along. But yeah, the second one comes out Friday. Probably will watch it. Not looking forward to it at all. Maybe I'll review that if it somehow ends up being decent. Um, and I made all the streams for August. We're not doing much, but like I told you guys, we're basically using August as a month to do watch alongs for stuff that comes out in October because October is our Christmas with watch alongs and horror shit. So we're doing 2 Mortal Kombat watch alongs and a watch along for Predators because both those movies come out in October. So and it's a dead month too. We were gonna do Freaky Friday, but I was like, nobody's gonna really care about that. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
Our nerdtober. Um, so yeah, no updates my way. I'll probably you guys know my car's in the shop. That's been an issue why I haven't been able to um do hunting videos because I'm not driving. My wife has been picking me up back and forth from work. So hopefully to God I get it by the end of this week. If not, then I don't know whether or not I'll be doing a hunting video Tuesday for Thunderbolts. Worst case scenario, my wife would just have to be a part of that video. I already got the steelbook pre-ordered, so I will already have the movie hopefully by then. But yeah, because it comes out next week, right? Thunderbolts comes out next week. Crazy that's already about to come out physically. Like this month. This month has been going by real fast. It wants us to get to October, which I'm not mad about. I like the fall.
Hell yeah!
I'm ready for spooky season.
Well, we're starting our festivities in September. That's why I didn't make the streams for September yet. But yeah, you guys will see. We are starting our horror festivities early.
Yeah, because we got a lot of stuff we want to watch, and we can't cram everything in October. So, John, any updates on your end when it comes to shorts, short films, or anything like that?
No, I'm working on something. I got hired for this job, but I can't talk about it. So
well, just stay tuned. If you guys haven't subscribed to Studio Media Filmmaking on YouTube, TikTok, you're on every single social media, right? Instagram, all that stuff too.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah, go ahead and follow him. He's been basically putting out great techniques and stuff, how to use certain lenses and color grading and certain shots and stuff. And it's for someone like me, it's been really helpful. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. It's been really helpful. I really enjoyed that type of content. I feel like more people need to put out content like that because you got people that are kind of devious of how to do it. And John has been putting out stuff to show you how easy it is. Well, not easy, but showing you how to kind of do it with very simple things you can use, which is pretty dope. So if you guys haven't followed him, definitely check him out. If you guys are new to our channel, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. We're trying to push to 400 subscribers. If you guys can help us out with that, we'd really appreciate it. Follow Tyler on Instagram at Mind of Nerd Reviews. Like I said, he really does really good reviews. He lets you know he is going to spoil when he does spoil things, which I do like. He doesn't abruptly just spoil the movie. He lets you guys know that he's going to spoil it if he wants to talk about spoilers. If you guys haven't followed me, go check me out, Alex Thomas Reviews on YouTube, Instagram, and all that good jazz. So yeah, any final words before we get out of here? All right. Hope you guys have a good night, and we're on this one, you guys. Peace out.